What is going on, warriors? It's your boy Shinryu back in with another video, and the update is pretty much here and completed. So we're gonna go right ahead and see what's about. What has well as just pretty much glancing through the updates generally. That's all we're gonna be doing today. So well, in this video, that is so obviously Divina Rose is here, and like I said, she's ready to unleash her soul aurora. Alright, looks like that's the theme of her current move. Typically whenever you want to observe a new character, you want to look at the passive and see what they're really all about. So we're pretty much going to be going right ahead to see what this soul aurora is all about, and then we're going to see how it pretty much hits. Okay, so see here it says head over divination. So once it's a hit to divination, they typically either master inferno character. Of course, it's going to be master, and you can see here you have a chance to unlock this master character and add a neo tech support fighter to your team. If you want to unlock her immediately, you can visit the Fight Mall and purchase a custom bundle. Attempt her limited time trial as well to earn big rewards while trying the new character for free. Alright, that's pretty much the primary stuff that we're looking at here. Alright. The other thing we also want to pay attention to as well, is gonna be the updates itself that are coming around. So we already remember what we discussed as to what the changes are. So we're gonna look towards them physically by just looking at the game itself at a glance. Okay, so let's check it out. Alright, so HWA is back as we already know and expected. Typically, strategy behind HWA is you want to do as early and as quickly as possible, because what that means that is you're not challenging as strong enough opponents in the beginning of the phase until you get, of course, towards the part where you have to hit the top 200, and then that's how you go. But I'm not going to start that for now. We still have draft modes complete, so we have 8 hours to go with regards to putting in a final daily attempt. Alright, we're just going to do this for the sake of it. First of all, let's see if we can actually get Ivry and Akuma on the same lineup. That's what I typically try to do. I've not succeeded so far. Alright, let's just go with Trendy Kami first attempt. Go with Fashion Blanket second attempt. Go with Jan third choice. Go with Kami fourth choice. Go with Mad Ryu fifth choice. Go Bison 6th choice. You're not having nice options here so far. Yeah, and then Rose 8th choice. Not impressed with the first choice here. We're gonna go with the second choice real quick. As long as only Mac what we're looking for, we're gonna wait and focus to the third choice. Speak to 2 Chun-Li's for starters. Okay, we got Bison out of the way, that's cool. Let's see here. I'll go with Guile. Let's go with Elena. Yeah, not nice choices in the second attempt here. And Rose. So we're going to leave this for now. Then we're going to try to attempt in a bit. So here is something new here, okay? Top picks. Alright, Neo. Oh, this looks like you have. Oh, so these are fighter bundles. Alright. Of course, all of them. You gotta spend money to actually get the characters. Bison seems to be okay. No, well, it's not necessarily the cheapest. They've given you half the rewards, and I'm sure they've done that because obviously they know that most people already have them to the fullest. So they're just gonna put a temptation there for those who want to push them or don't have the most. Now, is this what they're talking about here? Yep, that's the Chaotic Starlight they're talking about here. You can awaken special fighters with A grade Chaotic Starlight. This item is equivalent to an A grade exclusive fighter. Meanwhile, A grade Chaotic Starlight can be awakened to A plus grade. So A grade. So it's almost like you need 2 of these, a pair to be able to mix it up, right? That actually makes sense, but as you can see right now, this looks like it's a purchase only thing. Alright, you can only get 1 daily. Okay, let's see what's the reward here. And of course, open to choose one of the included rewards. You have one of these characters pick up by the end of it all. Looks like it's a 60, I don't know, is it a 60 event? That's what it looks like here. We're going to skip that because, you know, we're definitely not paying for anything at all. One of my biggest worries about this Starlight is the fact that it might only be available as a paid, you know, kind of stuff. Alright, a chance to make more money. And so you got to purchase the packs to actually qualify for this. So without purchasing this, there's nothing. But then again, let's see here, there's other stuffs so that I can purchase. Let's see if there's going to be eventual free stuffs. Alright, this one is more towards vehicles. Okay, let's go towards the third one, towards recruits. Yeah, they're really tempt you guys to actually try and get as much as possible by spending. Alright, let's go over to the next one here. Equipment, everything is all priced out. Okay, there's nothing that is free here. Speed up items. And okay, that's pretty much it for that. I hope that's not the only place we can get this Chaotic Starlight, but at least we have a view of what it looks like now in terms of an aesthetic standpoint, you know. See here, alright, so we've got a lot of awards to go for. We're going to look at that later. Budo Battle is here as well, you know how it is. Keep going. And looks like they've changed who it is now. I believe typically it should be Rose and, you know, Bison. And of course, they're going to be taking a look at the character, you know, shortly as well. Alright, just go right ahead and just close this. So that's pretty much all we have, you know, at a glance there. Okay, so if you remember, let's go back to the update again. You know, so we should look out for a new set of new things here. We've seen HW, we've seen Budo Battle. We haven't seen Lucky Ball yet, but I'm sure somewhere, or it's probably going to come in eventually. Street Art, we're going to check for that shortly, or maybe it's going to come out in a couple of days or weeks. We don't know yet. Incredible rewards, day recommended events. So this is what I'm looking forward to. Day recommended events, event gift packs, refresh daily with a chance of getting Chaotic Starlight. So we're going to see here. So obviously, they've shown a paid version of getting the Chaotic Starlight. Alright, looks like you'll only get once per day in terms of like purchasing it, but then let's see if we can actually find the actual gift pack as well. See what's on here. So okay, we got this free stuff here. Nothing spectacular. Let's go right and pick it up. Okay, there's nothing else here to look at for limited stuff. Alright. Let's check over the subscription. Same stuff. Of course, you know, we've got, you know, Divina Rose right now. Alright, are available. Because that's her bundled pack version as well. And I think that's about it in that section. Let's go to the events here. Destiny Tarot's still here. Because the exchange spot as well. The character for testing. And Trial of Justice. Okay. So that's about that with that. Perks. Just go right ahead. Clear that. Nothing else that is new. Okay. This is just advanced grant. Not interested. You already know. Let's do the quick claim here. Pick whatever little so I can get the basic stuff. Alright. So this is all you get with the basic ones here. The top one is 3 divination tickets. About it. Nothing to pick up here as well. Budo Battle, we already know that. Now you gotta pick. Now that we have Gokin here, this is actually different now. This actually, I think, is a little bit more competitive compared to when it was Rose's Bison. When it was Rose's Bison, Bison was always a winner, right? But you know, with Gokin right now, you know, on your side, it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit trickier. So I'm gonna wait a bit. I can see people already are jumping on the Bison train as usual. Might seem like the safest way to actually go. I'll decide later. For now, let's go ahead, hit WA. Gotta join, right? and then you gotta go and start hitting those battles there. We're going to do that at our own pace. Okay, guild, see here. Alright, this looks a bit different now. Alright, I can see it seems to be like two. Let's go over. Okay, so this is the boss rush that we're expecting here. And looks like you got to complete 1240 to actually and obtain 10 fighters of triple S grade, which most people would have done already to actually qualify for this. Alright, so if you haven't yet, get going. Most people who are playing the game should probably have read that already. Pick up our usual typical donations. Alright, let's see, what else do we have here to look at? See guild shadow lines, anything new in this spot here? Same stuff, nothing specifically new here, so go back. Alright, let's check here to get the typical stuff, and then the maintenance is about 2400 gems, so not bad. And then increases for rewards, just gonna go claim everything at once. Oh, claim all. Alright, and let's go right ahead and now hit my quick accept. By now I should be on 300 on the dot, so I can do PR with the friendship recruit. Alright, let's see what else is interesting here. So far I'm just looking at this is the top picks. Okay, the top picks, this is it here. I can only see the chaotic recruit. Is that what it's called? Chaotic Starlight, right? I can only see that in this particular spot here. So it looks like, unless I see anywhere else, it looks like we're pretty much dealing with a paid only, sort of like stuff, which is quite unfortunate. So let's go right ahead and also trigger our bounty. Alright, easy ways to start our, day. Shadlu should probably still be the same faction. Yeah. Go Supreme Fist. Let's make an attempt, with the flame ones here. Hopefully we can win this battle. We should be able to win it. I think we're pretty much up where we can actually advance. We're gonna try. We're gonna go manual mode, and we're gonna go to. Alright. What did I just do? I hit the wrong, what I was trying to do. It doesn't matter, it don't always goes every time. Alright, let's go. Alright, we should be able to take them out on this attempt now. Okay, so we only have 9 gifts to go now. We should be good enough for the win. There you go. Let's race our first battle for the day. We'll go as far as we can later on my own pace. Alright. So typically just the daily missions here and there, clearing the dots. 9280, one of the better numbers you can see, because once you see 10k there, it means you've stalled on the accumulation. Arena, we should be able to find some cheap battle to run through quickly. Okay. Alright, let's see here. This is automatic, so just gonna watch it. Good job. Pressure blocker got taken out. Yeah, whenever I sneeze, I tend to sneeze a couple of times before it actually clears out. Okay, and then next ones are, we've done that for the day. Next one, we go hit the shops real quick, get our tree. Man, I still can't believe that I actually went through, went through 160. Special summons only got 2 Evil Ryu. That was like terrible pool ratio. All I did was 3 for me to, not be super emotionally attached to it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just typically whenever I start sneezing like that, I typically might sneeze up to 7 times before it actually just clears out. But yeah, and let's go right ahead. Hopefully, I have something out for they're really being stingy with regards to giving me something of a legendary item for agility characters, because obviously I'm trying to build one for Fashion Blanca, and that's why I'm stacking everything up. As you can see right now, it is actually tough to accumulate these units, which is kind of crazy. So, but it's all good. It means just get more numbers to actually stack up. We still have what 13 days to go with regards to this. For jury, we still have a few more days. I can't remember how much jury actually costs, right? I can't remember, but it seems to be having a large number that is waiting for when the next refresh goes. I try to avoid refreshing manually, right? 1,000 gems to refresh, nah. You wait, and of course, rows one of the longer grinding ones to actually pick up, and this is more of a daily refresh. So, is there anything else on here that needs to be actually picked up? Okay, the next thing here for daily stuff, let's go right ahead, get to dojo real quick. Typically pick from Leonhardt. Number 1, number 2 is Eat Drive Play, where you at? 148. And then Frankie at I believe 147 or 148 if he's already cut up to 148, 147. Alright. So my 3 boys that I pick stuff from. Alright. And this person popped up again. Okay, because I have something to pick up, that's why. Alright, anything else that I haven't done yet? We haven't done major challenges yet. Yep. We haven't actually even sped up the reward here. And that also leads us to this one that I completed so far. Okay, we have 1. Okay, so that's under 2. Let's go right here and hit the challenge real quick here. Should be able to progress. Like I said, I'm not exactly stuck, but we've got Bizangiv in the lineup right now. I may have to put Bizangiv inside the team. Leave Fashion Blanca out. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Hopefully we can. Alright. Okay. No, we didn't interrupt. No point in continuing. Let's try again. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult because I'm actually playing with the phone flat up on the table. Typically, I like to hold it like a controller. So just go. Still failed. Why do I keep forgetting to add my updated EX move? Because I got the Chun-Li EX move finally. So we didn't interrupt it. That is okay. Let me just go right here and use that chance to actually just add it. Okay, I'll leave Toxic move out for now. I love Toxic love, but we need to have at least 1 healing, EX move active. How are we not getting this? You know what, we're just doing this for daily. If we don't get it this time, it is what it is. Just go right ahead and just hit that. Why am I feel like as if I could be a lot earlier, but somehow I'm like always late. I'm actually believe I can actually beat this interrupt here. I haven't mastered it for some reason. I think people have mastered it. Still went ahead, man. This one shot on my characters is, of course, my characters are like underpowered, way underpowered, as you guys can see. By now I should have a unit that should at least be close to 10M, but I don't have any yet. Okay, succeeded this time around. And now we're just gonna have to rush this quickly. Rush this. They have slow units this time around though, so I think that's and then every is gonna take their energy bar away. Alright. And hopefully we can build up third one. Okay. Look at that. That's the disadvantage of not having, Fascia Blanca in the main lineup there. We're just going to take our defeat this time around, okay? And of course I'll try to at my own pace. So we're going to leave that as well. At least we've marked that. When I want, of course, like I said, it's pretty much my daily routine, how I just go. Next one is kind of easy. Just go to the fighter, right? Pick whatever person you want to upgrade their equipment. I think I was working on Chun-Li. Let's go promote. Go over here, see if we can level up our stuff. Quick select. Can we level some more? We don't have the cash. We should be able to get the cash somewhere on here. The bag. I know we have a couple of boxes. Let's use this one for now. Okay, that seems like a decent amount. Let's go back to the fighter. Go back to Chun-Li. Go to promote. And level up. Oh. No, you know what? Let's just go right ahead and just do only the double level up. Okay. Level up a character. I kind of did not balance it to my zeros like I typically would, but it's all good. We're not in the final level yet, so let's see. And then of course, I actually should not have gone out of there. Just go straight to limit break and do as much as you can right here. Is there anything I'm missing? I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm missing right off the bat. If I actually go and try and collect everything as well. Well, we already got the chance to actually draw, alright, with the French recruit. Let's see, we're going to first go to wish list, but we can select, you can only select, factional characters in the wish list. Going to go to the friend recruit here. I'm going to go right ahead and through 3 PR. Hopefully we get on our first, so that we only have 100 to pick up. Oh yeah, we did get on our first, so that's not bad. Let's see what character we get. 2 characters? First I got 2 characters in a long while. Alright, that is not a bad, you need to have it all. Let's go right ahead, simulate that, and let's see, confirm. Okay. Let's see, is there anything else that needs to be done here? Well, looks like I've done a decent amount of stuff right now. I can't think of anything I haven't yet done off the bat of my head. So let's go right ahead and go to the missions, and then let's see what we've claimed so far. Yeah, we got everything. We just only have the guild shadow lines to actually pull. As you can see, once you just go through that routine in that easy fashion, and that's pretty much that. So we looked through everything. Looks like we've confirmed, the deal with the Chaotic, Starlight. Quite unfortunate, but also, as you can see, one of the stuff I also beating myself up for was, because, like I said before, I already mentioned in the past that having the characters, those, extra characters, those, crossover characters, the likes of Virgil, or Dante, going for them, is almost crippling for a free-to-play character, because you're probably not going to go as far as possible. Maybe you can get to S or S plus at most, and that is maybe positive. As you can see, I just tried with 160, which is special summons that I decided to acquire prior to the actual Goken event, and of course with what the Goken event had to offer. And by the time I was done my pull, I only pulled 2 cards out of 160. The pull rate is really poor and really pitiful. So imagine you go for someone like Virgil and you only got maybe up to A plus, right? As a free to play character, what they're telling you here is that the only way you can get those limited characters beyond, because that's typically all you can use them for, is through this. You gotta pay a total of $134.99 for that. No sir, there's nothing even free in this top picks here. All these top pick stuffs are all fully paid for. It's all paid stuff. It's all paid stuff. Alright, so even this particular extra unit here, even those who actually have it, I guess most people who actually are doing this, those who actually think about it, are going to be those who are mostly paid to win. And if they're that, they probably already have all these characters maxed out, so they're probably not going to give rats about them. I'll probably just go for the 15 divination. That's what they'll go for once they clear the particular checkpoint. And yeah, they're saying you got to be purchasing daily for it to make this progress. And if you want to still go right ahead and try and pay for it, something maybe you just want to just go right ahead and get one of these units, which I don't think is worth it, because we're looking at a minimum of $649 as the amount you're going to pay. I believe that's the minimum amount you're going to pay. $649. I don't think it's anything cheaper than $649. You can see $649. I think just buying one stuff gets you to progress each day until the 5th day, where you can now get this character. So what they're telling you here is that 6 times 5 is 30. You're going to be paying $30 at a bare minimum if you want to get any of these rewards here. Not worth it in my opinion. So I wish you had at least had one stuff that was just free. You didn't even have to have the chaotic character. At least give those who can afford to purchase a chance to reward these characters, but they didn't do that, unfortunately. And that seems to be the only way we can actually get the chaotic characters. So quite unfortunate. That's pretty much it with regard to me here. What we're going to be doing next is we're going to be going right ahead to review character Diviner Rose. Okay, and we're going to go through her kit, see if it's impressive. We probably have to compare her to regular Rose as well, because we're already on SS, that's SS, yeah, SS on regular Rose. Alright, so let's go over to Master, and yep, and still have a long way to get her to SS plus, and of course how long it's going to take her to triple S. So my final take on the update here, the Chaotic Starlight, good for those who pretty much are already paying, and those who may have maybe missed out, or maybe those who arrived late for the Go Magala Can, because for Go Magala Can, I know a lot of paid players didn't get him maxed out. All right, so let's look at for example, my boy Leonhardt. Leonhardt is my go-to when it comes to loaning Go Magala Can. All right, I don't think he's been able to boost him as much because I believe he had him on SS plus. So let's see if he actually would bite on this. I'm going to the wrong spot here. Let's see if he's gonna bite on the the option here as well. So let's find Go Magala Can. Okay, I didn't loan him. Why did I loan Viper? Okay, I was trying to test her out to see how good she was, as a damage dealing unit. Because Frankie pushed her, but I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, Frankie doesn't have a garage yet, so I think we're just eager to just push her. And we forgot one final thing here. Okay, so there he is. So we're gonna see if they're gonna bite. I'm gonna be observing Leonhardt, see if he actually bites and tries to push his Go Magala Can. Of course, we got eat, drive, and play as well. See if he's also going to be trying to push his can, because I think they're like, they're some of the pay to play friends that I have, but I don't think they're super hardcore, but I think they're pretty good, I think they are. So we'll see if they push them, if they bite on this chaotic stuff. But then again, they probably have purchased the first one. You need a pair, and I think you only get those once a day, as you can see over there. So the only thing is, for those who are looking at the free plan saying, oh, you know what, they have given the paid to play characters an edge as well. It seems to be at a slow pace, but of course eventually they're gonna overwhelm. And once again, the gap increases. But then again, they're paying for it, so they should be getting the rewards for it as well, right? It's only fair, in my opinion. If you're going to be paying for it, you should be able to see a little bit of difference, right? But we should also hope that, there is a way that those who are not paid to play can actually at least pick up this, Chaotic Starlight. The first thing is that, as you notice, is that this is pretty much just a 7-day event. All right, where is it? All right. Yeah, it's like a 6 and some hours to 7-day event. So maybe after this 7th day, then it's going to become like something I can pick up on a free for those who are not to play. Maybe they're giving the paid to play characters a heads up or head start. But yeah, let's see how it goes in regards to that. The last I also want to check, which I haven't checked yet, is I want to see if they've snuck in the soul power on the rest of the characters. Avery doesn't have it yet. We're gonna try and just breeze through all the characters, see if any new person has gotten the soul power. Alright, so we still have Akuma Goken as the only characters that have it. But we just got Divina Rose right now, so we're gonna see if Divina Rose has it as well. No, she doesn't have it either. Alright. So we're still on the typical characters that had it previously. So we still have to obviously see how that goes with regards to the other characters getting eventually. And it looks like they actually thought of this out. They pretty much were considering Go Magala Ken, that a lot of people were not able to push Go Magala Ken and upgrade him as much as possible. So look at it this way. Let's say, for example, you have Go Magala Ken on, triple S, alright? You need at least triple S plus 3 to get him to start to use the soul power. All right, I believe you need 3 minimum for it to use the soul power there. I'm trying to see if they actually include it just from here, or I have to actually go to a version that doesn't have it. So like my own version that doesn't have access to it at all. Let's see, where's my Go Magala Ken? I only got 1. That's how bad it was. All right. So let's go to soul power here. Yeah, so you need SS plus 2 to actually unlock this one here. I need maybe like plus 3 to add this other. So what they've done is they've given you the chance, with the Chaotic Starlight, if for example you're just on triple S, to at least get it to SS plus 2, because you get 5, I believe you get 6 days. So this is day 1, 7 days, right? This is day 1. You can then push them up to SS plus 4 at the bare minimum, right? So I think that's pretty much the attraction there. So those who already have Go Magala Ken are going to be attracted with the opportunity to actually try and push him, and I think that's also what could have been causing the delay for actually letting the rest of the characters have soul power, because I think they're just trying to like let us believe that soul power is just going to be exclusive to those units that had it originally. And if you think about it, right, like you start to add this one on a daily, you get a pair, 2 days a pair, so that's like, so right now we're on day 7. Day 6 you're going to get 2, day 4 you're going to get 4, and then what do you call it, day 6 you're going to get an extra 2, right? And then of course the last day you're just going to get half of it, and it's going to, the last one is going to be pretty much useless. And if you're, Go Magala Ken was, where's my Go Magala Ken, was like on just triple S, you're going to have a chance to push him up to triple S plus 3, right? And because you see that you have the opportunity to push him up to triple S plus 3, you're probably going to be tempted to, I think I went past them. You're going to be tempted, obviously, for sure, to want to like boost characters. You can see here, you need triple S plus 2 at the bare minimum to do that. And even if you're just on SS plus, and maybe you only need 1 or a few more fragments to go, they've sort of put in a way that you can actually just about climb out to get to triple S plus 2. And if you feel like you can actually get it, then you will probably be tempted to start buying the packs per day, and that is very, very expensive. You're looking at a total of, where is it? Wow, these guys are money grabbing right now. So 135, you're looking at 135 per day, All right, and we're looking at it for a total of, let's say maximum, let's say, let's go 6 days for now. You're looking at spending $810, and of course, if you want to go for an extra day, you're looking at actually spending an extra, 945 bucks. Wow. I don't know if that boost is worth it. I guess people might be tempted to just maybe like get a pair. Some might be tempted to go more. People have spent way more in the game as well, so it's pretty much a chance to do some more. For me, I'm just glad that at least the consolation for me is that us free to play who decided that we're not going for, now this event characters would be justified if they don't find a way to actually make this some free to play, some free version of actually getting this stuff. Anyway, that's it from me. It's your boy Shinryu once again. I appreciate your time and your likes as well as your views as well. Be sure to comment as well and let me know what you think about the event, what you think about the upgrade. It seems exciting from a glance, but looking at it right now, it looks like the most exciting thing right now is observing the new character, as well as the fact that now in Budo Battle we have like a new primary, representative of the light side, and I'm tempted to actually go with Gouken, but I think Gouken has proved that he's worth it. If Gouken pops up on the other side, then we should be able to easily defeat a team that has Bison in it. But chances are you're going to have more Bison units than the Gouken unit. You know what? It is actually worth actually checking out. Looking at the characters I see on there as well. Yeah, the Bison team still looks like a whole lot stronger, honestly. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I don't want to waste my time on this Budo stuff here. Talked about what I want to talk about today. Up next, it's gonna be is it Diviner Rose? I believe that's what she's called. Diviner Rose. I want to make sure that I got her before we leave. Yep, and that's pretty much it. And otherwise, thanks again, guys, once again, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.